This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Questions remain after ESPN released a bombshell report accusing Suns owner Robert Sarver of making racist comments and misogyny. A longtime Valley sports reporter giving us a unique perspective from his interactions with Suns coaches, players, and even Sarver himself. Scott Bordeaux spent the 2017-2018 season covering the Suns for the Arizona Republic, so he saw firsthand the transition between Jerry Colangelo and Robert Sarver, one he says was not a smooth one. Bordeaux says Sarver was known for bursting into coaches' offices and ribbing them after losses.
When I covered the team, all of us, we all heard countless stories of those things, that he would go in, whether it was Earl Watson or Igor Kokoshkov or Jay Triano.
Bordeaux says the allegations in the ESPN article, however, come as a surprise. In an email interview with the Arizona Republic, Sarver says, quote, "More than anything, I'm frustrated and sad. I've taken responsibility for mistakes I've made, but most of the claims from nameless sources are false or too vague to even sensibly address." Bordeaux says while there doesn't appear to be any recordings of Sarver's behavior so far, the ESPN report seems to be solid. The NBA launched its own investigation into Sarver yesterday, a few hours after ESPN published its report. Valley Theaters will be paying tribute to Judd Herberger, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. Herberger died last week from heart failure. He and wife Billy Jo were known for supporting several local theaters, which will be dimming their lights at 7:15 Friday night, honoring his contribution to the Valley's art community. Officials with the Herberger Theater say the family has been responsible for several programs aimed at helping the community and especially kids.
It was very difficult to get the ball rolling, and so stepping up and being part of it really helped us get the theater going. Since then, though, it's that ongoing help to support our outreach programs, our education programs, and really say this is important to keep going.
Herberger and his wife were inducted into the Herberger Art and Broadcast Hall of Fame back in 2019. New lawsuits now filed challenging President Biden's new COVID-19 vaccination policy. Arizona now joining 10 other states in filing a second lawsuit against the administration. The new policy says by January 4th, companies with 100 or more employees must require unvaccinated workers to take weekly tests and wear face masks. Arizona Attorney General Mark Brnovich, who is running for U.S. Senate, argues this policy is an overstep of authority, adding mandates should be left up to individual states. Pfizer says it plans to submit data to the FDA on a new pill for COVID. Pfizer's preliminary data found the pill reduces the risk of hospitalization or death from COVID by 89% if patients take the pill soon enough. That data has not yet been peer-reviewed nor published, but the company will seek FDA authorization.
We plan to submit as soon as possible. Hopefully we will submit before Thanksgiving.
Pfizer says the pill is designed to stop the virus from multiplying. It would be used alongside another antiviral drug and offered to high-risk patients who would take the treatment at home before they get sick enough to go to the hospital. She's just 22 years old and already breaking barriers in the male-dominated world of NASCAR. Toni Breidinger will take her spot at the starting line at ISM Raceway. In February, she became the first Arab American woman to compete in a NASCAR-sanctioned event after racing at Daytona. She started racing when she was just 9, racing go-karts. Now, a social media superstar, she hopes to inspire a new generation to break down barriers, no matter the profession.
You know, I always say the track doesn't know gender, the car doesn't know gender. As soon as that helmet comes on, I'm a driver just like everyone else. Even outside of racing, if you're doing something that you feel like traditionally isn't what somebody that looks like you does, still go out there and do it. Like, be the first one to break that barrier.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens at an awesome weekend forecast here in the Valley. It is going to be warmer than normal for this time of year with highs in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. But overall, looking very nice, mostly sunny and dry. Of course, a lot of big events happening across the Valley this weekend. So it is going to be an awesome Saturday and Sunday forecast for all of those things. 60s early on in the morning, 80s around lunchtime, and upper 80s in the afternoon. We'll be back down into the 70s after sunset each night. High pressure pressure will start to move out of here as we head through the weekend as well. So temperatures do look cooler next week. We even have a storm system that will move in from the Pacific. It's going to pass to our north, so we're not expecting a whole lot of rain or snow out of it here in Arizona, but it will be enough to drop these temperatures by several degrees toward the middle of next week before high pressure returns again. So here's what it looks like in your 7-day forecast. 90 tomorrow, 88 on Sunday, 83 on Monday, low 80s Tuesday and Wednesday, and even Thursday for Veterans Day too.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.